up, guys? I decided to do another one of these videos since you guys liked it so much. My last UGC portfolio video had a lot of good information in it, and a lot of that is still relevant, but I have created another portfolio that I feel like is more relevant now since UGC is getting a little bit more popular and well known. I have my computer out and I'm gonna share with you guys and walk you guys through what I did in my portfolio that was different. We're gonna touch on what brands want to see, what I think is a good way to format stuff, and also links to pricing opposed to having them just out there for everyone to see or not having them there at all. I'll also be going into depth on how I use ChatGPT as well to make my portfolio more professional and give it a better feel, because I feel like in the way that your text is on screen gives a brand how professional you will be in voiceovers, on-screen text, and etc. Okay, so here we're gonna go into my portfolio, and I started to really debate whether I liked my old portfolio or not. It was a good portfolio, but I felt like it really looked like everyone else's, and so I wanted to give my portfolio a different feel, and so I completely started from scratch. I only picked a template that had kind of a feel what I was going for, but ultimately I picked all my colors. I picked how this front screen is kind of less colorful, a little bit more transparent so you can see the words better instead of having like separate pictures and stuff like that. So really get to know you as a person. I love like very neutral colors. I love pink, so I kind of incorporated that. I love pastels, so just give a feel of who you are to the brand by your portfolio. So let's go to the second page. I was really thinking about what brands wanted to see, and some brands don't know the difference between a paid ad and organic content, and there's also different types, and you should know this as a UGC creator. I did not know this as a UGC creator, so I had to do more research whenever I started, and I didn't know this until a couple months in after I already created my other portfolio. I did not have any paid ads in my portfolio. I just had organic content. So we need to have both so brands can see both. And I just wrote out what I thought paid ad description was, and then I put it into ChatGPT to give me a better description for what a paid ad was. And then I did the same with organic content. And then as you see here, you can see a little check pricing button on both. So I go to my snip feed. My snip feed is literally the best thing that I have. Snip feed has so many features to be able to monetize. I am sponsored by them, so if you want a discount, I believe it's 1 month or 1 week free, you can definitely do that. But it's honestly an amazing platform. I picked them and I reached out to them to be able to work with them. So I love this platform. I can do discovery calls on here. I can show my portfolio. I can have packages and inquiry form, also organic content, more packages, then ask me anything, and I can also display a video as well, and then all my social platforms. And it just looks really nice. They actually created this for me as a demo, and it was just awesome. So I didn't really have to do much, but yeah, I go straight to my content, and then it's also pricing, and they can check out right in here, and it'll be going to my Stripe. I put in questions here as well. So first name, email, what services are you interested in, brands, URL if applicable, country that is going to be shipped from, when do they need this by. This is really good because if they need a quick turnaround rate, you can actually charge more for the content. I asked them a little bit more about their brand, and then what else would be helpful to know, and then they can check out right in here as well, and they can check out pricing for one video. If you go back on my snip feed, there's also prices for other ones as well that they can check out. So there's pricing for both on there. And then I was like, okay, brands want to see results. They want to see results. They don't just want to look at your content, because it could be a good content piece, but did it perform well? So that has to do with like a lot of factors, algorithms, blah 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 blah, but ultimately they want to see if the content performed well. So I did put in 2 collabs that I had done in here, and that I had what the brand was saying about my content. So Equilibria was like, UGC done right. So I put my analytics in here and also examples of the video. Guys, please do not make the mistake of having your videos play all at once, okay? Let me show you how you can do this. So when you click on the video, press play back, and then this autoplay in presentation will be on, turn it off. Never have that. It's so annoying. I know tons of brand reps that say if you have this on, most of the time people will just click off because it's like just too much, and it also shows that you're not putting a lot of thought into your portfolio. So just don't have that. So next one, I also did another insights and put a little description of like what I can do for a brand, and I also put it into ChatGPT to reword it and make it a little better. And then I also put the same collaboration as and the photos that I did, so I can say that I do photos too. And then I also put raw footage in here. A lot of brands want raw footage, guys. I stumble upon so many brands that are like, can I have raw footage too? Or I just need raw footage. I offer my raw footage 50% of the rate of the package or video or whatever. And I also offer it at a discount. So this is an upsell that you can do. If they do want raw footage, they also want content, they want both, you can do a package and they're getting that raw footage at a discounted rate. So very good thing here. I also put in some raw footage that I have done for a brand so they can see how I talk on camera and all types of things like that. Apps, ebooks, and websites, guys. This is essential. If you are starting out with UGC, this is the best way. Forget looking at gifted collabs. Like, you're going to waste so much time looking for gifted collabs, getting accepted, looking at scripts, looking at all this stuff, when you should just be doing research on what is working and what is a paid ad, what is organic content. Do your research on what a good video looks like instead of trying to reach out to all these brands at first. Do that, then you can go look at the App Store and literally pick out things that you like from the App Store, make videos about it with you already made. You can also do books, guys. Any books that you have in your house, you can do that. Ebooks, like there's so many options for online things that you can make content for instead of going and looking for collabs. Also, taking so much time to film so many angles of a product. It takes so much time. This is the way to go, guys, if you're starting out, and it'll build your portfolio. And yeah, throw in some different things in there. If you have a dog or skincare, like whatever you're interested in, throw those types of videos in there too. But know exactly what a good video looks like for organic and for paid content. I also just put examples here, and then I put no product needs to be shipped. That way it's kind of like enticing for the brand. They know this, but it just gives them a reminder. Then Maddie is the best. She's the bomb.com. Here's her TikTok. I met her at a UGC conference. This is the only good part of this UGC conference that I went to. If you want to watch the video, link up here. But I met her and she's literally amazing. She's one of the best UGC creators that I've ever met. She has so much good advice, and she does this testing package, and she was like, you need to offer this. She tells everyone to offer this because it's amazing, guys. So I saw this initially during Black Friday on Twitter, but I never thought of putting it in my portfolio. And when I was thinking about what is amazing in UGC that a brand would want to see, I thought of this tester package, and so I ended up putting it in my portfolio. You create one body or two bodies, and then you have separate hooks and separate CTAs, and then you have like raw footage, and you can make 4 different videos. Right here I can make 2 different videos out of this package. But if you have 2 bodies, 4 CTAs, 4 hooks, you can make 4 separate videos, and you can mix around. They can get different stuff. And then also I have my pricing to this package, which is $800, and gives them a description of what they're gonna get, and I put all that in ChatGPT as well, and then also the same questions that I have on my other ones as well, and I just like show them what they're gonna be getting. And then I have a video playing in the back of this ending page so they can still see more content, but not necessarily, you know, hitting them with content. They want to see results. And then what I'm going to be adding as well, next week I'm going to be making some different types of content that I have not yet offered. So I'm going to be putting all of that in my portfolio as well. I have this ending page that says get to know me, and I also put this in ChatGPT, guys. With this get started button, I'm going to remove that and put see more work, and then I'm going to create a whole separate Canva website for just just work, like strictly work. It's gonna have beauty tab, pet tab, toddler tab, things that I have not yet created tab. Like, it's gonna have all these tabs so they can see the work if they want to see the work. The whole point of my portfolio is people can click on it, and if they're going to go to the next stage of hiring me, they will click on the check pricing button. You don't have to have it there. I think it should be an option for brands to have, and so I just really love the idea of them going to the next stage in hiring me, and then everything is there for them if they want to hire me that way, or we can still discuss more stuff. So it's just super easy, and you're not wasting a whole entire page with something that they don't even want to see. I also took out why UGC because basically every brand knows what UGC is, and if they don't, that's kind of a red flag. And if the brand seems legit and whatever and they don't know what it is, then you can explain it really quickly as well, because some brands have only done influencing, but at the same time they should know what UGC is at this point. So I really just dove deep into my mind, and I thought of like, what would I want to see if I was a business owner? And for example, if I was going to hire another UGC creator to help me, like, what are the things that I would look for in them that I would want to hire them for, if that makes sense. This was a really quick video, guys, but I hope it was really helpful for you guys. And if you want to, my light just died. If you like videos like this, my other UGC portfolio video goes a lot more into depth on UGC and all things like that. It's a lot lengthier, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.